I've met a lot of selfless people in this life. People who just enjoy helping others just as much as I enjoy helping other people. And Nancy Keshinro's selflessness is one that is not just admirable, but should be celebrated. Nancy, even though a visual artist, building a name for herself from Lagos, Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria, on the global stage, is working actively through NK Art Gallery and NK Pop-Up to shine a spotlight on artists across the continent of Africa. Nancy believes so much in building a community that is working together for the realization of a common goal. Nancy believes so much in rising by lifting others, and this has shaped her journey as an artist. And on today's episode of Takeaways the podcast, Nancy shares her dreams, the challenges she's had to face, her goals, her visions, and passion for art that you are going to appreciate, going to enjoy listening to, and going to find value in. So welcome to this episode of Takeaways the podcast. I remain your host Abraham, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So who is Toby Nancy Keshinro?
Toby Nancy Keshinro.
Yes.
She's a, how do I put it? Who she is.
She's who she is.
She's who she is. I don't know if you get what I mean. She's very artistic. She's creative. She's very hardworking.
Okay.
Emphasis on hardworking. So yeah, she's the founder of NK Art Space. She's also a visual artist.
Okay.
And she's an entrepreneur.
Before we get to where you intend to go, we'll take you back to where you are coming from as an artist.
Sure.
So as a visual artist, how did the journey start for you? What's your first painting?
Okay. Secondary school. Yes, cooking. So I always used to love drawing. I was love painting, drawing, and all of that. So, I started in secondary school, right? We used to do fine arts in school and all that. So yes, everybody was like fine arts.
Yeah.
So there used to be time where we would like to test exams and all of that. So I painted a very nice painting, which I still remember to today. It's a landscape painting. So that painting actually, it started from that place because I was like, my teacher was like, "You're very good." He tells me that, and I saw that I was good from that painting, and I said that I just was interested in drawing more, painting more, and I started learning by myself. I didn't really do anymore. I didn't get a degree in arts or whatever. It was, and everything I've learned right now is from that secondary school.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So no degree in art?
No degree in arts. Yes. Maybe I need to get a degree, but I'm not really, from my experiences, I feel like, I'm learning more every day.
Yes.
But then again, I don't mind having, degrees in arts moving forward. But yeah, so I started from secondary school.
Okay, so I'll give you the chance to shout out that secondary school.
Okay, shout out to Rudolph High School, First Step Town.
Shout, it's like. Okay, so that landscape painting, that was your first painting. What inspired it, and what was that landscape you drew? What did that remind you, and what did it mean to you?
I'm sure the painting was about Festac, actually. The painting was buildings of Festac and Lagos luxurious buses and, Balfour buses. So it was just the theme of the title of that painting. I didn't know the title actually, but the idea was to create a landscape of Lagos. So in the painting, which I wish I could even get it now from the maybe we'll still have it, I don't know. But the idea was to have people selling, the landscape of Lagos basically. I got people selling Balfour buses, people hawking on the roadside, buildings of first type buildings and all of that. So that was the right idea.
Okay, so how has Lagos inspired your creative genius as an artist?
It's the way Lagos live, Lagos people. It's the hustle. Right? The hustle is very inspiring. Lagos, we like to hustle. Lagosians, we're very keen on the hustling. So all that just inspired me to become more productive too in my own career path.
Okay, so on this journey in your career, right? And you say you didn't study arts.
No, I didn't study arts.
Somebody looking at how passionate you are, how committed you are to not just your own journey, but the journey of artists across Nigeria, across Africa. Mad, I guess, but I know NK Art Space's vision is beyond
Yes.
culture of Nigeria.
Yes, it's beyond.
So how has that, been for you? Knowing that you did study art. What did you study?
Economics. I studied economics.
How are economics excellent at this?
Well, in the business aspect, yes. I mean, in terms of like the cost and it's different. Economics plays parts.
Yeah.
It plays part in the business side. But for the arts, you don't. I just feel art it's within. Right? You need to learn some parts of arts, but just create, just be creative. And as you being creative, you learn in the process, you learn along the way.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have to, degree is important in people's life, but just be creative.
So meaning there's hope for me to become a very great artist.
Oh, well, you have to have passion for it, actually. You have to be very interested in what you do before you can do something really big.
Well, I can say that I have tried, dreamt. Yeah, but I actually have a very deep appreciation for art because art is one of the most amazing ways of creative expression.
Yes, exactly. That's, it's amazing, like, how art has played part in the economy in the world, because as a human being, we all have visions, we all have like ideas, and if you're able to put that on canvas, if you're able to let people see it visually, like an image, isn't that wonderful?
Because as you said, everything we can think of was once an artistic concept.
Yes.
The art feature where it was someone's artistic concept.
Yes, exactly. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So
The architecture, everything. And shows you how deeply rooted art is in the nature of man.
Yes.
Our existence and how it tells stories. So for you, what would you think the role of art is in preserving Nigeria's cultural identity and heritage?
See, art helps us to just express ourselves. It helps us to to differentiate our cultures and values and traditions and all of that. With art, you get to understand better, clearly, because it's like an image, right? You see it visually, like face to face, right? So you get to easily learn and understand better through art, rather than just having it in your thoughts.
Yeah.
You've put out there, people see, it's fun, and people, you don't have to explain sometimes. You just have to see it physically, right? And then you just get a better understanding of what our culture is about, our values, traditions, and all of that as Africans.
As African. Okay, so in relation to that, when it comes to our cultural identity, do you believe that we are taking our cultural identity seriously as, let's bring it down to as Nigerians? And I think we're doing enough to preserve that identity.
Not enough, honestly, because there's just, I don't know, I feel like there's limitations, right? There's limitations, and it shouldn't be that way. Art should be our number one priority, as Africans, right? In terms of entertainment, visual arts, performing arts, we need to take it serious. It plays a very bad role in the economy, even of Nigeria. So yes, I think we need to put more interest in that, in arts.
Okay. So now, putting more interest in arts, there are a lot of young people, and also young people who are putting major interest in arts. But I've come across so many brilliant artists. Shout out to everybody who is doing their best as an artist on the continent of Africa. It's not easy. So speaking to what you just mentioned, these people who are trying their best to get discovered, what would you advise based on your experience to your journey? How do you get yourself from only my mom and my dad and my family, my members, my cousin, my uncle and aunt to see my art and tell me well done, to getting yourself to a place where you begin to get recognition from outside of your immediate family circle?
First of all, you have to just keep being creative, and be patient, because most artists are not patient. They feel like once they just draw a painting, they expect the world to. So, you expect the world to just see them as, okay, they're good. Yes, you're good. You have to believe yourself, but in this era now, we need to make use of social media more, right? Because most artists that I've seen that have even come to me to okay, help me promote this, help me promote that.
Yeah.
They don't have a portfolio of themselves. You have to help yourself first. The first one is to help you.
Yeah, true.
That's very important, right? And so you have to, you have to plan yourself. You have to have a portfolio. You have to be able to you have to just be creative. Just create more and put yourself out there. Social media is very useful, and everybody's using social media now. It's like indeed the biggest platform. It is the biggest platform. So if you don't have if you're not creative, you don't have enough portfolio for someone to see. Like, for example, if you do one piece, that will not determine how good you are.
Next one. You just
Like, it may be great, but like you need to have like a series of a lot of them. So yes, the consistency of your hard work and what you can do, and for people to really acknowledge that, right? So yes, you just keep being creative and keep putting it out there for people to see. Because if I don't see an example of it, if I don't see, how you've grown, right? How would I know if you believe in yourself, even, or if you want to be consistent
in what you're doing.
in what you're doing? So just have to just keep pushing.
I do agree with that,
Yeah.
because consistency
Yes,
is vital to any and everything you're doing in life,
Yeah.
and everything. And that's something that I have over time.
Yeah, it's hard. It's not easy to be consistent. It's really hard, but you just have to be consistent.
So what has kept you consistent?
NKR Space has. You see, I just feel like I need to do this thing. You know, when you feel like you need to do something, I just feel like it's something that I need to do. I feel like it's a calling. I just feel like it's something I need to do. And ever since then, I've just always, in my painting environment, right? I haven't really been painting up every day. I don't paint every day because I'm more into the business side now. I still paint. I still have passion for that. I mean, I'm an artist. You can't take that away from me.
Yes.
But because I'm more into helping people, I'm more into creating impact, I'm more into promoting other artists. So, that's the focus now. But I'm still painting. I still plan to have solo exhibitions, big exhibitions. But I'm not stopped now. I'm still doing it. I'm still in the journey.
I agree. And your journey is just starting.
Yeah, it's just starting. Exactly. So I already have a long way to go.
Very, very long. And it's going to be amazing and brilliant. And you talk about helping people. Helping people is something that means a lot to me.
Yeah.
There's a satisfaction and joy I derive from being able to help somebody get better at what they are doing. No matter how, it doesn't even have to be financial. Most people think that the best help is financial help. Sometimes emotional. Sometimes it's just being present to physically support somebody who is on a journey. So what would you say has been that person that has really given you that support that you are now trying to give to artists that you don't even know, and they don't even know that there's somebody that is doing this for them? What has been that person that has really pushed you and helped you?
Support is I don't know, it's a difficult thing because it's not my support system is not. I don't even think I have a support system, and I'm not good at lie. They're like, I've had words of encouragement from people, right? And that has, brought me this far also, because the more I get encouragement from people, words of encouragement from people, the more I, give that out back.
Yeah.
And for visual artists, I just believe that we're creative people in this country, right, in Nigeria. And I just believe that the sky is big enough for everybody. And I'm somebody that knows how to see, I can know how to determine or see someone's creative side, right? And visual artists that I met, I've seen that they don't have enough support system, right? And I want to be part of that brand that gives support back to visual artists as well as myself, and I've been getting visual artists come to me, to seek advice even, and I'm like, I need advice myself. And maybe I can give you advice, but I just give the best that I can.
Yes.
And that's just it.
Okay. So if you were to give me an advice, something that has really stuck with you over the years, what advice is that?
Patience. Patience is you can't run faster than a shadow. You can't.
I don't think it's smart statement. It depends on where the sun is.
Well, we just have to be patient, because I've got it. I didn't just start today. It's what I think, because if you're thinking about how long it's come and how maybe you feel or how you've not got to where you want to be, you just be depressed. So you just have to just be patient and just I'm the best. So
when it comes to your journey in helping people, do you have a magic number for how many people's lives, trying the art community, that you aim to touch?
I can't do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the numbers, but I just help as much as I can help.
Yeah.
I can't help everybody at the same time, but I mean, I just want to do more. That's just it.
So we need to make an impact.
Yes, exactly. An impact. Yeah, because we need to help ourselves. We need to, like, as much as I don't get as much support that I want, but I still give it out. I still give back, and that's what matters.
When that's mentioned, but I don't even think most people get support that they actually.
Well, when I'm financial, I might just be because of encouragement. And words of encouragement goes a long way. I really remember the encouragement a lot too. Like, it goes a long way. Like, just encourage people, just make them feel like, they can get there, and that's what they need.
I agree, because I'll give you an example. Being, will I say, I don't use the word different, but naturally I'm the white elephant in the room. Everywhere I step into. And usually when I go to places, if there are, let's say, 10 people in a room, they need to stare at you weirdly. And they don't even make it like, and everyone wants to try. But always with that one person, that singular action now make you feel relaxed, comfortable, and yourself. Now, if I can take that and translate it into what you are doing, it's always be where, for example, you could have made a painting, and you could have run something, you could have processed something, you could have published something. Even if it's just one person that is behind you, and it's
sure it's a very long way.
That one person can help him turn literally one brick into a mansion.
Yes, I also have that one person actually, and it's amazing when you just have at least one person that can tell you that you're good.
So this is what it is.
Yeah, you're good. Just keep pushing.
I agree.
And that can be that person to someone. I mean, it's not a good thing.
I believe this platform can be that one person to many people.
Yes,
because
never to be.
With this
never to be.
Vision.
Yeah,
definitely will be, because we are being a community.
Yes, I am.
It's not just of artists, but actually creative people. Because I know you are looking to expand.
We've expanded already. Because MK space is not like, it's not limited to just an gallery.
Yeah.
That's what people don't get. The web space is like a platform, right? And it's not just limited to just visual artists. It's also, right now, we've expanded to like promoting promoting vendors, promoting small businesses, small brands, promoting artisans, right? Crafts. So it's way beyond all that. It's way beyond just art exhibitions. Now we're having art pop-ups, for art pop-up fair where vendors will come around and just show us what they can create, right? So yeah, it's way beyond all that.
So basically, you're not just making an impact in the arts industry, making an impact in the entire value chain.
Yeah.
Everybody who has influence.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes, bring it on. Well, we're open to accept everybody.
That's really truly impressive.
Yeah.
So if I was going to ask as an artist, let's assume I'm an artist, for example. Let's say I'm trying to, because you said something, a lot of artists don't take the effort. And not just artists generally, people, we feel like because we are talented or skillful at something, automatically everything should just fall.
Yeah, or you'll be billionaire and a
or your first painting snap. Or your first
it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. And you talked about consistency. But I've also heard a lot of people say that I can't, make this claim for the entire art community. But there's something about artists being shy or reserved. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm very shy. Such a way I feel like my paintings are not even what's well or what people would appreciate. But then again, it's my art. It's me that knows what I created. So it's my art. It's my creativity. So,
but self-criticism is very important because it does help.
Yeah, it does. So it does. The positive one, not negative
ones. Oh yeah, of course.
Not positive. Yes, it has to be positive because I've been criticized before negatively with like paintings. A lot of times, and every artist must experience that. Definitely. I've been told like your paintings are not Picasso style, Picasso level, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
I was once actually. What was I?
What do you know about like what like? We put the piece on the canvas, the idea of the canvas. It's from my head now. It's not from my head. You don't know what I was thinking.
It's very sissy.
And then I just ask me what that is about, and I explain to you. Then I'm just judging by the look of it, and like, it's so nice.
Because you see a lot of people go to art galleries and they're like, nobody's just pour color on canvas.
And then people are taking advantage of that actually. So, yeah, I'm not gonna let's be honest. Yes, people are taking advantage of just things. I know how to say that, but then again, it's different than that. Being an artist is different than just pouring paintings or colors on canvas and all of that. It's different on that.
There's substance and emotion that goes into it.
Yeah, it's different on that.
Mm-hmm. But you see, the fact that those other people who are doing the whole, spiral painting, like black colors, the fact that they're actually getting our attention shows the different level of appreciation of arts.
Yeah.
And how artists can find where they are appreciated, where their type of art is valued.
Yeah, we need to value in work. You're the one that put a value on work, not someone else. True. Yeah, if you value that, you're painting to value a huge amount of money. So it's be valued that way. It's depending on you as an artist.
How do you, as an artist, determine valuation for your painting?
It depends on, how do I put it? I don't know how to explain this thing properly. It depends on me, on who I am. It depends on how I put invest in the work, the materials. Depends on the idea that I want people to see. Because a painting can be so small and then it means a lot to the artist. True, right? It can be so small and it means a lot to the artist. So it depends on, okay, this is where we come in as a gallery now. Yeah. Right? This is where we come in. This is where we hear from you, listen to where your explanation on the work, and then we put a value for you, or you have your own value, yes, but we also can decide that this is what we should put so that people can be able to purchase it, because you can't put a ridiculous amount of money now on your work. Exactly. It has to be what someone can appreciate and purchase. Mm-hmm. So
that's why they say value can be very subjective.
Yes, it is.
Because what you might consider to be the pinnacle of the pinnacle, someone else is like, man, I watch you that, man. Someone else, I want that.
Exactly.
Pay anything to have that.
Yeah.
So you spoke about duration of time and effort that goes into projects.
Mm-hmm.
What is the longest time you have spent on a single project?
On a painting?
On a painting.
I think it's 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Over 90 days?
Yeah. That's actually small. People spend like 6 months, 1 year. It depends on the kind of work you create and kind of painting, right? But the longest is 3 months, because I spend time, when I want to paint, I spend time on a painting, even though other things would distract me. 3 months basically. That's the longest I've spent on a painting.
Okay. So, on an international sense, with an international level, has there been anything that you have done internationally that has, benefited artists here?
Yes.
With your go for NK?
Yeah, definitely. I've recommended a lot of artists.
Okay.
Yeah, from Nigeria, to have exhibitions. Yeah, this in Europe. Yeah, I think I had one in Paris and one in I think, is it Madeira? So yes.
Okay. So, in those international experiences, what do you think African artists can learn to position themselves to be recognized on that level?
They need to be professional at their paintings, actually, and then consistency too. So if they are really consistent, if they have if it's like a flow of their style, that can actually encourage international galleries to
pay attention.
Yes, pay attention to them and give them the awareness that they need.
Okay, so now let's bring that awareness locally. Now there's this trend actually where, and I don't know why it is like that, but I'm taking, for example, let's like the music industry to take borrow inspiration, right? There seems to be so much attention on established artists, established creatives, but not so much attention being paid to the emerging creatives, because life is literally a circle.
Yeah, everybody starts from somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything starts from somewhere. Why do you think that is where organizations, brands, people can actually make a difference in engagement?
We will make a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
We're able to make that difference.
Yeah.
A difference, because everybody just always wants to associate with people that are already big. Whether it's visual artists, whether it's musicians, whether it's whatever career path. But at the end of the day, we have to encourage the younger ones. We have to encourage emerging artists, because they are also good. Everybody started from somewhere.
Yeah.
Even the ones that are big now, they started from somewhere. So that's why I tell the artists to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, nobody's going to pay attention to you. So we're here to give a voice to emerging artists, to see them, to give them that platform to let us know who they are, let us see that they are creative. And yeah, that's it.
It's what Nancy just said. As an emerging artist, it's very important for you to as much as you are passionate about your creative work,
Yes.
the arts, you need to see your art as a business. You need to be professional about it.
Yes.
It's not to just paint something amazing and beautiful and then treat it like some other art projects.
Yeah.
Because that art project that you are not giving as much attention could be your ticket to discovery.
And your story behind your creativity is what sells.
To communicate that.
Yes, it's what sells.
Because people are gravitated and attracted to stories.
Yeah. Story sells.
Okay. So how was your story in the art space as a woman then?
Oh my gosh. It's been tough and good at the same time. And I'm good. But like the thing is, when we are like always take advantage, they take advantage of us a lot of times, right? And we underestimate us a lot. We are so underestimated, like, and it's sad because we as women are also very creative, we're also very intelligent, very smart, very brilliant, and all of that. So my experiences is like I've been told many times that I'm not good enough, like in terms of like painting, in terms of the style, my style of paint and everything. And I know every day it's what I want to do that I would do. It's what I want to do that I would do, right? And as a woman, we're just really underestimated. That's just it. And we're going to change that. We'll change that. I mean, we're beginning to let people know that you can't underestimate us, because as much as men are also like very creative and all of that and hardworking, and you two as women, we're also very brilliant, we're also very creative, and I'm one of those women. So,
So do you think, in your opinion, women support women enough in the arts industry? Because it's one thing talking about getting support from everybody.
Yeah.
But another thing to get that support from your own tribe. In terms of like fellow women in the art space. How do you perceive their relationships have been in your experience?
I don't know how to say this. So should I say we're not supporting ourselves enough? I mean, we're aware. We're learning to support ourselves more. But we've not gotten there yet as women. We've not gotten there yet. I mean, there's just people compete with themselves a lot, and that's the problem. And it shouldn't be. Everybody has their time. The sky is still big for everybody, So I just believe that we should like not compete with ourselves. We're strong individually.
Yeah.
And we just need to support ourselves more as women.
So as an artist, what do you think is more important? You need a community of fellow artists, being in a community with the buyers, appreciators of your work, or finding a balance where you're able to merge?
Yeah, the balance, it has to be intertwined. It has to go together. Because as you're building a community of visual artists, they need to be seen.
Sure.
You can't just be building a community where nobody's seeing them, when nobody's, seeing them, basically getting awareness. And it has to be balanced. We have, as much as we're building visual artists, we're also building the awareness, also getting people aware of the visual artists. So it has to be balanced.
If you were to go back to how you started, is there anything you want to do differently to change where you are right now, or would you maintain it as it is?
Not really, because every moment counts. Every experiences I've faced, I mean, it's a journey. If I didn't go through what I went through, I don't know if I'd be here today. So I don't know whether I want to change. Everything is just a process, and I mean, I've learned to embrace these experiences. I've learned to embrace my flaws, my setbacks, and all of that. So I don't think I'm gonna change. Nah. I don't think so.
All right. So based on where you are now and your work with NK, because you're literally not just working with NK, you are the founder and CEO of NK Arts.
Yes, I am the founder.
Yeah. What are your foreseeable plans for the future? Are there any specific things you're working towards? Is there anything we should be excited about? Is there anything we should be expecting to get forward to?
Yes, there's a lot of projects, a lot, step by step, right? And recently we are having our first art pop-up fair. So this pop-up fair is like basically to promote vendors, artisans, SME brands. Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're also artistic, they're also creative, right? Because being creative is not limited to just painting.
It's not
or sculpture. No, it's not limited to that. So that's why it's a space. That's why MK as space is like, it's a platform basically, right? So we're giving a platform to creatives generally, whether it's visual artists, whether it's artisans, whether it's SME brands, international creativity. We are here for you. And then moving forward, also We have other projects. We have other art exhibitions coming up.
Yeah.
Summertime. We have art competitions coming up too. We have a documentary.
Really?
Yes, coming up too.
Okay.
So just a lot of projects on hand.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Too exciting. I can't wait to. I can't wait for it to come to reality and to manifest here.
Okay. Now, speaking of summertime, what would you say are things that we need to do to get younger people more conscious and involved in visual and creative arts, especially those that are in high school? Because you did talk about how we were. Now, I don't know how it was in your school, but we did fine arts in, junior high school, junior SHS 1, JS 3.
Yeah.
When you get to JS 2, it stops. It's like at that point, arts are no longer important to me.
And that's what has to be passion. If you're not passionate about something, how do you want to be productive?
So do you think because a lot of people at that age group already know that they want to be artists? Because these days, kids are getting more mental maturity than generation prior. So now, do you think there should be conscious effort from the academic side?
Yes, definitely. I think so.
So that needs to change.
Yes, it needs to change. It also has to be their parents, because most parents want their kids to do what they want to do or what they want to do, which is very wrong. It's my opinion. It's very wrong. So like from the school, from the teachers, they need to encourage more like artists from young age. Just if they're passionate about it, if they like to draw, teach them more about it, encourage it. You never know. You never know. So just give them the space to do what they want to do. Yes.
Not just academic now, extracurricular.
Yes, practical aspects. Videos. Like any aspects that they can learn, any way that they can learn.
Inviting anyone to your school.
Yes, for trainings or mentorship, whatever it is.
No, because that's how that change would come. Because you see a lot of time, for example, I remember in high school we would have career day.
Yes, exactly.
And it's always
exactly.
Dress up as a lawyer and come to school tomorrow.
Exactly.
Dress up.
What if I don't want to be a lawyer? What if I don't want to be a rector?
There is never attention being paid to creative spaces. In fact, there's this whole, I would say bias that people have to read those in the arts.
Yes,
classes.
That's an issue. Oh my God. Well, guess what? Creative industries. We are the ones. We're doing it's creativity and nothing.
Creativity will make sense because I remember then in high school, it's even on our graduation ceremonies, the science classes are always recognized for the science courses. The social science courses are always recognized for the art classes.
It's said that because as a student, you want to go to, even if you are interested in science or you're not, you want to be in that science class because you want people to see you as an intelligent person.
Exactly.
And that's so bad.
It is horrible.
Oh my God.
It's horrible.
Because they see finance students as doing that have less knowledge and less understanding and less intelligence. Like, come on.
But that is wrong because from you to sit down as a person, pick up something in your mind, translate it to movement and motion with your hands, and bring it on a canvas.
Yeah.
That is not 1 + 1 = 2.
Exactly. It's not easy. The thing is easy, but nothing is easy. It can't be easy. It's just that it can't be easy. But the process in which artists, like, you need to see the process at which they make these pieces. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's just not easy. And that's what I need people to understand.
And I hope people understand, aside from watching this episode, because this needs to change. There are a lot of art students right now that are going through some major future crises because there are people who want to genuinely be in a creative space.
Yeah.
But then you hear parents saying things like, she's enjoying that future. That type of...
I understood that. I understood that. Listen, you were like, oh, do this, be a doctor, blah, blah, blah. No, it's really bad because, as much as artists in Nigeria are not financially stable, and I think that's something I want to change. I want them to be able to be comfortable enough to
live off their art.
Yes, live off their art. Yes, and it needs to change because you see artists that are artists that are big, that are known, right? Renowned artists. They still are not comfortable where they are right now because they've not been seen. Because they've not. I think the respect and the awareness of arts, it's not 100% there yet, but we'll get there.
Guess we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get
But
there.
you know, as much as the respect that awareness is not there, and this is what you said, artists need to see their art as a business.
Yes, it's true.
Deciding that this is what you want to do. Like, I could easily say, yeah, my hobby and talents are this, but the minute I decide to make my hobby and my talent my livelihood, I need to see it as more than just a hobby and a talent. Artists need to consciously equip themselves with these skills. And if you can't equip yourself with these skills for any reason whatsoever, surround yourself with people who are willing to help you.
Yeah.
Because when those in the visual art space, this even applies to the entertainment industry, music, for example. There are a lot of talented musicians that
Countless.
they are brilliant. I mean, working on Afrima, we got exposed to a lot of them. And then when you have these interactions with them, some of them are the architects of their own situation.
Yeah.
Because you put them well, and they begin to feel like, that's great, that is enough for me to say I've made the artist. And then you do not surround yourself with the tools, the people, and the processes to help you go from where you are, where you need to be.
Yeah, and honestly, that's a mistake some artists make. Because there's a video I made, like an interview, and I was talking about how, you know, as an artist, you need to keep being creative and don't make your work focus on money, on making money.
Yeah.
Right? And people have their own opinions, but they didn't get my point. The thing is, as an artist, not that they say you should not make money off your art. In fact, you should, right? But that's when you're painting, when you're being creative, you have to be creative for yourself and for the story you want to tell, right? And that's what's going to sell. It's the story that's going to sell. The idea behind, you know, your work. Not that you want to just make a drawing and then you want to put a price on it. And you say you want to sell your work for $1 million. Just like, you know what I mean? That's the mistake that artists make. They just want to just paint because, okay, they're good at something and they want to just take advantage. It doesn't work that way. I mean, the value is what matters. The more people value you, the more you will be giving whatever amount you want on your reports. You need to create that value first.
But now, you know, there are some artists who are actually making strides in making their art more professional.
Yeah.
Some of them are being taken advantage of by organizations that they work with. Because I know that there are organizations that represent artists, and you know, they handle your brand, your identity as an artist, and then they take something off of every art sale you make. What is your advice for artists that are entering such relationships? What are the things they should look out for? What are the things they should consider?
I mean, you have to be professional at your painting first of all, and the thing is, it takes one person or one platform for you to just, you know, explode.
Yes.
You know, it's no matter how far you come, it just takes one person that one, you know, platform that will be like, okay, this person needs to be acknowledged, this person needs to be seen, right? And that's just it.
So in choosing those platforms, be very conscious.
Yeah, you have to be conscious, of course. You have to be conscious. You have to, because not everybody would understand. Not everybody understands your vision, right? So you need to actually find that person that knows what you want and knows your vision and can help you express it on the platform, and then the word is yours.
Read the fine print.
Yes, exactly.
Don't just sign anything for the sake of they're going to be paying you on while meeting your art is a particular amount.
Yeah, it needs to go with your brand.
It needs just as an artist. All right. So, is there anything else you would want to share with us as a wrap up the set? Is there anything you want artists that are aspiring, artists that are in the space, artists that have been established? Because you did mention that there are this particular phenomenon. It quite across every industry, especially in the creative industry. You have people who are legends in space. Everybody knows their name. Everybody knows their art. Everybody knows their song. But when you see the living conditions of these people, it is like comparing. I'm so sorry to no. It was like putting no, I don't want to do this. We are putting two things on literally opposite ends of the spectrum. So what would be your advice to these people? How do the emerging guys make sure they don't end up like those who are already known but not established? And how do those who are known and not established fix their situation, if that's all?
Okay, for the emerging artists, I just always say that they should be patient, because they don't need to rush to be there. Like, everybody wants to cut corners and just, you know, they have to just take their time. They have to be conscious of what they are creating, right, and take their time and just hope for the best, right? And for the legends that have been there and then ended up not, be satisfied with where they are now. I don't know. I just really don't have any much to say about them because I mean, you don't have the experiences. They know what's they go through or they've been through.
Mhm.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just inconsistency. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just the industry. Maybe it's someone. Maybe it's
Village people.
yes. Maybe it's just one or two things that they just took them to where they are. I don't know. I can't really speak on it. But for the emerging artists, I mean, they just have to just be focused. They have to be patient. They have to keep being creative and just one step at a time.
What's the
One step at a time.
what's the part of time learning to rush is like learning to fly.
Exactly.
I won't use the last line because that's
Yeah. So one step at a time.
I can understand why you would say, for the older generation, it's difficult to advise because different
Yeah.
people, different situations.
Yeah, and trust me, if you can't, I'm not sure kind of as older person, right? Because they feel like they've experienced. They feel like they were there when there was there wasn't like social media and all those things, which is quite true. But
But there's always light at the end of it.
exactly. So
I can see from an international perspective because I've always tend to measure my standards of doing things by what is obtainable in where things are done right.
Mhm.
And I've seen older generation people take advantage of younger trends to take themselves from where
Mhm.
they are to
But-
where they could have.
yes, someone once told me that we younger generation that we like to rush. We don't want to learn what we learned. We don't want to go through the process of what they went through, even before all social media, thing. And I was like, back then, there wasn't social media. It was harder for them to, learn painting and all of that. But they're right in some aspect. But then again, you can't use that to determine so much struggle now, even with social media, because everybody has their own level of struggle.
Mhm.
You can't say because you were painting you had to work all the way from one decision to another to go get a painting or a color or do it.
On the dive and the fly.
Or canvas, maybe you have to pluck something to create a canvas, then we get it.
Mhm.
So it doesn't tell the fact that now we're also hardworking too. We also have notice to about one.
Do you know what it means to get on the spot page on Instagram?
Well, do you understand? Everybody's hustle is different.
It's different.
But so I feel like we have more advantage because of social media. It's true, yes, it's true, but we're still. I mean, it's still a hard work.
It is.
It's still hard work. You don't have to carry a brick on your head before you know that we're struggling now.
It has all believe that
So
you go through blood, sweat, and tears.
exactly, and
You are not
that's where everything has to stop.
as-
That's interesting because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't support that at all. So
Okay.
So yeah.
Last thing. Okay. If there was something that you would say you would want to achieve in the immediate foreseeable future, without putting a time frame on it. But to me, that it can be a personal goal for yourself. It can be a goal for Enki as a brand. What's that one thing that you see you really want to do at a particular point in time?
I just want to create impact. That's I don't know. That's what I want to do. I just want people to see that there's someone out there that can give you a platform to be yourself.
Yeah, very, very, very passionate about that.
Yeah, I am. I don't know. I just have passion for like helping others grow. I mean, Davido said something. What did Davido say? We like them diluting others. Yes. So I mean, I believe in that. And that too.
Yes, sir. Pretty much. It does that look.
Shout out to him.
It does.
I mean, it feels good. Putting smile on people's faces. Because I've had people that have really not done too much for them, but the way they thank me, the way they appreciate me is like, okay, I'm gonna do more. So yeah. That's just it.
It was really awesome having you on set.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure everybody watching this will definitely have some valuable takeaways from this conversation. And to make it easier, there'll be a downloadable asset to the link in the description to wherever you're listening to this or watching this from.
Yeah.
You can download and have tangibly all the valuable insights that Nancy has shared with us today on the journey of a visual artist.
Make sure we grab something and grab it.
I keep it and implement.
Yes, implement exactly. Implement it. Grab, implement.
They were really nice having you, and we
Thank you for having me.
to all the amazing things that Enki is going to be doing.
Yeah.
And the year after. And in the
Moving forward. Sure.
and we will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. How are you?
Thank you for making it to the end of this episode of Takeaways the Podcast. It was an absolute joy speaking to Nancy Keshinro. Remember, you can follow Nancy's journey on social media. All her links are going to be linked wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. And also, don't forget to follow Takeaways on socials as well. Your love, support, encouragement is the reason why we're able to keep doing this week in, week out. So thank you once again for rocking with us, and catch you next week. Yes, next week.